Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by, and since you are already here, you can just go ahead and click that red button at the bottom and subscribe. Now today's video is a quick simple video on how to raise backyard chickens. If you're interested, keep on watching. Right here, this is the piece that is currently in use. The plastic that you see is to protect the coop from getting wet when it rains real heavy and the wind comes by. Also, this plastic keeps the chickens very warm in the winter time. When the temperature starts to drop, we lower the plastic and staple it down to the ground, and then that insulates the coop, because the chickens naturally they generate a lot of heat, so they can stay warm. The only thing we do in the winter time is give them a heated water pan that keeps their water very lukewarm so it doesn't freezes. Everything else they do on their own. They're very self-sufficient. Now it's on both sides, the front, the back, and the sides, and the door is right here. The end that you're looking at right there is another section of the coop that was the original piece, but we're not finished working on that yet. You want to make sure that the coop is well protected. Nothing can get in and nothing can get out. Last fall we had a terrible accident where a fox got in and killed all of our chickens. So this set of chickens, they are brand new. They are about 23 weeks by now. We got them in 18 weeks and now they already start laying eggs. So the first thing you need for chickens, or to be successful with your chickens, is a coop. The second thing you need is a watering can and feeding can. The size of your watering can and feeding can will depend on the amount of chickens you have. I have 12, so we have 2 watering cans and 1 feeding can. That lasts them for about a good 3 to 4 days. In the heat of the summer, we have to fill the watering cans like every 2 days because it gets really hot and they drink a lot of water. The third thing you need is somewhere for them to lay their eggs. We have layering boxes. I have about 8 layering boxes, but chickens, they normally lay together. They like to lay in the same boxes. So with 12 chickens, they only lay in like 2 to 3 boxes. So you don't have to worry about having each box, 1 box each for every chicken you have. And then the fourth thing is a perch. That's something off the ground. Chickens like to sleep on perches at night. That's how they sleep. They're very comfortable that way. So you got to make sure you have a perch somewhere they can fly up on at night and sleep comfortably. Honestly, that's about it. So 1 is a coop, 2, your watering can and a feeding can, 3, somewhere for them to lay their eggs, and 4, somewhere for them to sleep, which is a perch. And as you can see right here, I have a chicken on a perch right there. It's a little blurry. I can't get it to focus. I can't get it to focus, but as you can see, the chicken is on the perch right there. Hi girls. Say hi to the camera. And that's about it. So another thing to keep in mind though, for instance, I live in the city. We have rules that we need to follow. You can only have a certain amount of chickens, and you cannot have a rooster in the city. Maybe where you live, you're allowed to, like in the counties. Each state is different, and within that state, each county is also different. In the city, they're very strict, but once you move further beyond the city lines, the laws and regulations are very easy. It's very open. You can do as you please on your own property. So that's about it. As far as diseases and things like that go, that will be like a whole complete video. But chickens are very easy to take care of. They can maintain themselves. Also, another thing to take in mind is if you're gonna have a chicken run or not. As you can see, I don't have a chicken run. I just have the enclosure where they stay and lay their eggs. But in the evenings around 4 or 5 o'clock, I normally let them out for them to stretch their legs. So they're kind of like a free range chicken in my yard. They have all this space to roam around and scratch and do whatever they feel they need to do to make themselves happy. I like to let my chickens out to just roam around in my yard. It brings me joy to see them in my yard. The only downside is chickens, they poop a lot. So they will poop, and if that's not a big issue or a big deal for you, then you have nothing to worry about. Some people have chicken runs where they keep their chicken locked up all the time. That is not my preference, but there's nothing wrong with that. Do whatever works for you, but this is what works for me. This is one half of the yard that we don't use, so that's why the coop is in this section of the yard in the back, and then they have this whole half of the yard to do what they please. I don't think I'm missing anything else. So if you want chickens, just do it. Go ahead, put your order in. The best time to order chickens will be in the springtime, early spring. So what are you waiting on? Thank you for watching. Go ahead and leave a comment, like, and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye, guys.